Hello and welcome to Silverstone Circuit in the East Midlands of England. We are here for the British Grand Prix, the second British round on the calendar. I am Race195, your commentator, joined by Woody Howard, my co-commentator, and we'll be bringing you through qualifying and a sprint race and the main race tonight here at Silverstone for round 3 of the M.I.R World Championship. We have 12 riders on the grid this evening, and it's always going to be good action at Silverstone. As some riders just leave the pits. Our championship leader, Jake, is actually not on the grid this evening, which is a big loss. Let me just turn my game volume down a bit. I can't hear myself think. There we go. Hopefully that's not too quiet for you guys. Here is Azzy, the Scot, on a wild card on board the Yamaha in place of Jake. And I'll give you a quick rundown of the championship standings. Here you go. Here's Jake in the lead of the championship. Only 8 points ahead. 8 points ahead of Charlie. So it could very much be Charlie taking the lead of the championship tonight as he goes down at the Brooklands. Oh, an easy one to do there. Front folding for the Yamaha, and through goes Max from Norway on the VR46 Ducati. This time not on a Kawasaki, but yeah, there's your standings. You've got Jake in first, Charlie second, Max from Norway, who's just gone down in third at 30 points. So he could make, if he makes a good race meet in here, he could bump himself up into second in the championship. Sid could make out in fourth with 27 points, joint with Ducksworth in fifth, Goji sixth, Perky seventh, Bernie 8th, Swooz 9th, Famil 10th, and JM69 11th. And then we move on to the second part of the standings. As there we have Spatcher in 12th with 12 points, Spud with 12 as well, Jay was with 8, Sharky with 7, Ali GT with 2, and Apex Hunter and White still yet to score points. So that is the standings going into the sprint race tonight, which they are qualifying for, as Azzy is about to come to line. We've been watching Azzy for this whole lap, so let's look at some riders who are actually on some decent laps. Here's Perky on the other Yamaha. He's had some solid rides the past couple races.
Yeah, he's been a very surprising rider, definitely to me. In other M.I.R seasons, he hasn't really been such a standout rider. However, he's really come into form. He's getting used to the games. He's beginning to get that fighter mentality, as we like to see, and his positions are improving. Great to see from Perky.
Yeah, it was really positive. I think it was 6th last time at Donington Park, and he was in the fight for the top 5. Apologies just for the moment of silence. I'm trying to check to make sure the volumes are all good. Yeah, it seems all good. Yeah, and here we go then. We're with Perky, he didn't get that lap done, I think. He just caught the track limits, but Charlie's already sent it to the top on the Ducati with a 155.6. So really strong showing already from the home hero straight off the bat. After a brilliant comeback to 3rd place at Donington Park after his controller disconnected on the main straight. But to be fair, he's lucky it disconnected there rather than anywhere else. Otherwise, it could have caused a huge incident.
Charlie, then, he's fastest again in the first sector. He's really pushing to get an unbeatable lap here. Surely Charlie's going to hit the pole position and probably keep it. But Azzy, of course, another really fast rider who is always there to combat Charlie's very high skill. It'd be good to see Jake here as well. It'd be such a good battle between them three.
Yeah, indeed. And it might just be, though, that as he stepped in last minute to cover for Jake, I don't think he has done much practice. He goes 5th, 2.3 off, but I'm sure that will improve as the time goes by. We've seen Azzy really strong in the past here at Silverstone as Swooz and Ladorum, the two Frenchmen who actually have trained together on the Ducatis, on some really good laps and working together like teammates. Very similar to what you see with Philip Salac and Jake Dixon in Mark VDS in Moto 2. They're always together in qualifying, but it doesn't look like, I still don't think they're going to beat Charlie's lap unless, you know, Charlie makes a mistake here, as Max from Norway's gone down on a lap, and as you said, fastest first sector for the Scots, so already starting to show his potential, as Swooz hopefully doesn't get stuck behind the Trackhouse Aprilia of Potato here. The two Americans really struggled last time out in Donington Park, Potato and Sharky, but through goes to the top. Swooz sets the top time with a 1:55.4. Ladorum goes into third with a 0.2 off, and Charlie comes to the top, surely, in a moment's time. Hang on, I can't find him. He does go to the top with a 1:55.1. That was a strong lap from the number 66 man, and I think he's just going to go back to pits now and wait it out, because can that be beaten?
Maybe. Swooz did get pretty close.
Yeah, it did seem like he lacked a bit in the first sector.
Yeah, I think it's beatable, 100%.
As Apex Hunter hunts for the apex around Luffield and out to Woodcott. He's on a decent lap here, the Dutchman, 1.6 off. We haven't seen much of him, unfortunately, this season on the Trackhouse Aprilia, as he just clips the green there and gets his lap invalidated, unfortunately. So hopefully he'll be able to turn things around. I mean, I don't think he's shown up to any races this season, but he was a strong contender for the podium last season towards the end with Phillip Island. A similar pace to Max from Norway, but we haven't really seen him much. I don't think we saw him in MotoGP 25 either. As Swooz, again, in the first sector, has found something, and just as we said, it seemed he lost a bit in the first sector on Charlie's lap, and now he's found it. Can he keep it going as he comes out of Luffield? It's 0.3 the gap, and that's what he's got to find. He's found it in the first sector, but can he keep it clean and nice through the next three? He was rolling fast. Brilliant. Into Cops. This is strong from the Frenchman. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a Ducati week, as we have a factory Ducati, a Pramac Ducati, and a VR46 Ducati 1, 2, and 3. As that wasn't the best. Oh, he's cooked Maggots. I knew it. He was too tight on the entry, and he couldn't make it across. And now Charlie's already responding with the fastest first sector. He thought he could sit in the pits and let that one play out. But no, Swooz has definitely got the pace as we follow him down to Brooklands. He caught the grass a bit there as he gets his knee down nicely and switches direction past the old layout where now lives a karting circuit. I wonder if they'll put that in MotoGP 26. As here comes Charlie. Oh, he's on the outside curbs. That wasn't as fast as Swooz, but he comes through Cops. Let's just see the difference in line heading into Maggots. And this is what you'll see. If Charlie gets this right, this is how you take Maggots and Beckett's compared to Swooz. Oh, gorgeously done. That was a little bit wide down onto the curbs. He overshot that a little bit, but a brilliant line and a brilliant entry to set it up. Just a little bit too late on the brakes, but he's kept it going through Sector 3 because he's got a nice exit for it. And onto the hanger straight up to Stowe. It's looking like a strong run from the home hero. Here as Charlie gets so close to the white lines. Obviously, it's really hard to get the trail braking right there because you're sat on the side of the bike for so long waiting to fully tip it in. We saw Marco Bezzecchi crash out there of second place in the 2023 British Grand Prix when he nearly went into the back of Pecco Bagnaia in that instance. And here he comes then, Charlie, around the final corner of 55.1. Surely he's going to drop into the 54s. He got... that was close. He nearly got I bet he was absolutely shaking, but when that came up, he nearly got the invalid lap on the lap. He was just on, but it was the lap that he came on after he crossed the line. So good stuff from Charlie. Yeah, 154.8, and I'm not sure if that's going to be beaten unless Swooz has anything to answer. As he comes down into Vale, we remind this could easily put a sprint race win will put Charlie into the lead of the championship on the Ducati, and he hasn't even won a main race yet.
Ducksworth has gone. It's not been a good qualifying session for Ducksworth so far. 2.2 seconds down from Charlie. He really needs to find some pace if he wants to be able to compete in the sprint and main race. Hopefully we can see the riders as close as possible because Silverstone is such a great circuit to watch battles. as me and Raceboy would know, as we've been here plenty of times.
Yeah, Swoo's personal best sector 1, but we do know that's his weak point. We do know Silverstone is just incredible for battles. I mean, nearly every year we've got a battle since Silverstone returned to the calendar. I mean, Marquez, Pedrosa, oh, no, not Marquez, Pedrosa, Marquez, Lorenzo, Pedrosa, Lorenzo, Marquez, Lorenzo again. Anything you can think of. Rossi with a dominant performance in 2015 in that wet weather. I mean, that was just true masterclass. And then you've got the really... Marquez Rins, like that is one of the most iconic races of all time, and Espargaro and Bagnaia in 2023, of course. But it does look like Ducati land here as Swooz heads down into Maggots. Let's see if he can get this a bit better now. He's a little less tight there, and he got that better than Charlie. You know, that was this could be a fastest third sector for the Frenchman. It is not a fast first sector. He is down on this personal best, so he must be really strong through there. Let's see if he can pick it up into the last sector, down the hanger straight in towards Stowe. The Pramac Ducati just trying to look for a little bit more to catch up to the factory the factory counterpart. Oh, Apex Hunter's gone down.
Hunter.
Yeah. Oh, and Swooz has caught the green on the inside, and into the pits he goes, Jake Dixon style. Because I remember when he was celebrating his win in 2024, he came to us at Club Corner and crossed back into the pit lane. Which back in the day would have got you disqualified until about 5 years ago. And he improves 1.3 off. This is a strong showing from as he comes back to M.I.R. Similar performance to that of Scott Redding's return to BSB at Knock Hill. Just sitting around the top 4, top 6, and the Scott will really start to... that's actually funny. The Scott... will hopefully improve as the weekend goes by. And of course, if you are a BSB fan, just remember that the Sunday action will be on Monday instead, because it is, of course, the Bank Holiday Monday party in the park at Cadwell.
Oh.
So if you wake up on Sunday and realise, well, there's only one race, then you know why. So no action on Saturday.
On the Monday.
Yeah. A brilliant Bank Holiday Monday, always Cadwell Park, and trying to see if I can go. Not sure just yet. Just trying to arrange travelling and whatnot. As he unfortunately cut Cops there. Cops Abbey. I was getting it all wrong since we were playing Moto3 on GP bikes with the alternate layout. But here is Ladorum, and he is having a stellar start to his debut in M.I.R. on the VR46 Ducati, following his teammate Max from Norway at the moment. Let's see, I think he might look for up the inside at Stowe, and Max lets him past. I thought you sent the dive there. I was going to say that one came all the way from Norway.
Is he going to go second? He's only 2 tenths down on Swooz, so this could snatch the second place position on the front row of the grid. Of course, he already has a front row spot almost solidified, as he's got quite a big lead, 5 tenths. Let's see where this puts him. Will he go second and beat Swooz?
Oh, brilliant lap. Yeah, good call there. He's done well to get that one. It was a strong last sector as he comes into Abbey. He was a little bit wide there as the bike just got a bit of a shape, and yeah, he's lost it. So Max from Norway goes through, and Swooz has unfortunately crashed on a lap. As he improving, as well as Apex Hunter. Apex Hunter does this sometimes in qualifying. You've seen it quite a few times in the former M.I.R. and World as well. Or as he runs it wide at Brooklands. He's just really struggles to qualify, and he tends to have a decent race. He's quite an unlucky rider, the Dutchman, unfortunately. And let's just hope he can get a bit of a better result here at Silverstone to boost his confidence, because I'm sure Trackhouse needs some luck at the moment here in M.I.R. as Potato and Sharky still struggling. The two Americans not having a good weekend again, but hopefully there's more to improve, and I'm sure we'll see Potato up at the sharp end after lap 1, as just as I was mentioning it, Apex Hunter has got an invalid lap, and he's going to get one more go at a lap. Spatcher as well, and it does look like Charlie will be on pole position as another home hero on the Ducati. Ducksworth into 5th. That's a good ride from the number 95 on the factory Ducati. You'd think it's me with the number 95 and the green boots, knee sliders and gloves, but no, it is he's a Brit as well, but no, it's the Duck, who's been playing a lot of GP bikes recently, training on the BSB tracks, and been loving it. There's Ducksworth, yeah, Ducksworth Swooz follows his teammate on the Pramac Ducati, the championship winning motorcycle of the 2024 MotoGP World Championship, of course, and the Frenchman looking to respond to his good friend that he's been training with over the last week and retake that second place, because that would be pretty embarrassing to invite your friend to a championship and train all week with them, and then on their debut they out-qualify you on the same bike. So here comes Swoos into Maggots and Beckett's, looking to make it one better, and he just seems to lose a bit here in the Maggots and Beckett section. Let's see, has he gained time here? He did lose a lot of time last time out, and he's done it again. Let's just see if he can find something in the last sector. Swoos has got about 3/10 to... he's caught the green. He's caught the green on the exit of Chapel and onto the hanger straight. That is it. It's third at best. And now let's get a look at Ledorum as he now comes onto the hanger straight. He's looking really confident out there, and I think he looks like a really aggressive rider. From what I can see, I think the Frenchman can bring us some really entertaining races. Or is it just a rider with an AGV helmet and yellow, you know, it just seems to be aggressive and entertaining to watch. But here he comes into Vale on the VR 4060 Catty. That was clean from Ledorum, the number 16. I don't think it'll be pole, but I'm happy to be correct as the Frenchman comes around the last corner. Following his teammate, he does not improve. He lost something there, and I reckon it was the way down into Vale. Let's see if Azzy can get himself up onto the front row as he comes onto the hanger straight. Trying to get that Yamaha wound up enough, but it's wheeling, and he can't just keep it under control. Let's see if he can make up a bit more in the last sector. Up to Stowe, trail braking, and now full lean angle and waiting for it, waiting ages to flick it back over on the throttle. The thing will be wheeling down to Vale. The front will go up, it will come back down, the rear will go up, and then you go left. Oh, and he's ran it wide there. Unfortunate for Azzy. I don't think he's going to improve, but that is it then. Charlie's on pole. Unfortunately, Apex Hunter didn't improve, but he did improve. A 5th place on the grid. That's really strong for Apex Hunter, and he is the top Aprilia. So, and there's no factory Aprilias this weekend, but that is brilliant. A brilliant show from Apex Hunter, and it's good to see the Dutchman in the top 5. I'm sure Leroy will like that. But it is Charlie on pole at his home Grand Prix, a 154.8 to beat. And I don't think that'll be beaten in the race. The only rider in the 54s, Ledorum, a brilliant second place for the Frenchman in his debut. Let's see if he can translate it to race pace, but we know how aggressive Swoos is on an opening lap. Just keep your eye out, as I always say, for Potato in 10th on the Trackhouse Aprilia. Let's roll for it. The sprint race, and we'll just remind you of the standings heading into this one. Here is the standings. Jake leading 8 points over Charlie. So if Charlie finishes second or first in this sprint race, he will take the lead of the championship. Max from Norway could also get himself up there as well, as he's just moved himself into third in the championship the previous round. So that's really good from the Norwegian. I mean, showing up to a round is consistency in a way. As here is the second part of the championship standings. We're just, Apex Hunter, you can see at the bottom there, not with any points for now. Let's hope he can grab a few in the sprint race. And let's just run you down the grid one more time. Charlie, Ledorum, Swoos, Azzy, Apex Hunter, Ducksworth, Max from Norway, Perky, Goji, Potato, Spatcher, Sharky. And that is it. I thought there was someone else, but never mind. Alright then, let's get rolling.
Here we go.
Predictions, what do we think?
I am going to go for a long shot, and I'm going to say Swoos.
We know he does like to get a good start and really get on the power early. So let's just see if the Frenchman can live up to that. Now, I think everybody is ready now. We're ready to go here at Silverstone, the second of 2 British Grand Prix. Now, can Charlie get a bit of better luck here at Silverstone than he did up in Derbyshire, next to the East Midlands Airport at Donington Park? He had a really rough main race, but came back to a brilliant third and went around the outside of Max from Norway. Here we go, the sprint race about to get underway. Silverstone always brings us good action. We pray for more of it here in M.I.R. The lights go out now, and it's a good start from Ledorum. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, it looked like he got a good start from no wheelies, but that just means he got a slow start. Oh, contact in the middle. What a save from Ducksworth. As Swoos, as we predicted, gets a good start. Contact between... Oh, big crash in the middle. Big crash in the middle. We did not see that. We didn't see that accident, but we don't know whose fault that was. But, oh, wow, that was a huge accident there. 4 riders involved. Unfortunate accident there at the farm. What a shame for Swooze. He got brilliant launch for Azzy as well. But we might be able to look at that again later. But Ducksworth on the restart got clipped by Azzy on the first corner, and I could just see his front literally folded for ages, and he kept it on his knee and pulled it back up, Marc Marquez style. Okay, we're going to go helicopter view this time to see who gets the better launch as we get ready for take 2 here at Silverstone, and it's another terrible start for Ladorum as he drops through the field. A much better launch for Charlie, the pole sitter this time. Swoo's getting aggressive up the top. And Azzy once again up into third. There's all contact in the back there for Apex Hunter and Ducksworth as we head. A big crash there. Max from Norway, and we've got an oh my goodness, another huge accident here in M.I.R, and hopefully we don't get that again, because then it'll be over. Oh god. Chill, guys, chill.
Hopefully, no more red flags. Here we go.
Okay. They get ready to roll once again. And I have to wait until the lights go out to switch to helicopter view. Otherwise, it just switches me back. Right, we go racing for the 3rd time now in the sprint race. And it's another terrible start for Ladorum. It's the same start every time. Swooze! Oh, a really desperate dive. And Azzy's into the lead. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Charlie's rejoined in the lead. He's let everybody through. Apex Hunter's up the inside. There's absolute carnage. Charlie's gone down as he's into the lead. Apex Hunter's into 2nd. Ducksworth up to 2nd. This is unbelievable. What a start to this race as Ducksworth goes for Azzy. It's home Grand Prix. What a start for the number 95 and the number 98. The two men who started 5th and 6th on the grid now up to 2nd and 3rd. And what a start for Azzy, the Scots, on a wild card who's already looking to pull away from this. Apex Hunters can be pushing for this one. What a result this would be for the Dutchman. Swoo's up to 4th after being punished for his aggressive move. He now goes through on Ducksworth at the exit of Luffield. Azzy starting to break away with this. Apex Hunters getting aggressive though. You can see how much throttle he used there heading up to Cops. Oh, Swooze though. Oh, he's getting restless, the Frenchman. Oh, a big crash, and that's another red flag. That was a huge yeah, that's a huge accident. That is a huge accident, and that is not a race. That is not a race call. Do not worry, we'll get the grid sorted back up. But what a shame for Azzy. He got an absolutely sensational launch. I'm sure Charlie will be happy with that. As he will be devastated. Right, I'm turning on a flag assignment myself.
Yeah, do it.
What a shame.
I know. It's a very hard track though, to be fair. Turn 1 is very tight.
And yeah, both turn 1s. I mean, the accidents were Abbey and Cops. Oh, I did not mean to set it to only first person. Whoops. Right. Turn off qualifying. So we are just changing some of the settings. We get Vermeulen. That's good to see.
Oh, nice. Another
and let's turn off automatic flag assignment because that did not do us well. And we have a factory Aprilia on the grid. Okay, so it was Charlie. And I don't know what it was there. Ladorum really struggled off the line in all 3 occasions. So that was a shame to see. Azzy was 4th, Apex was 5th, Ducksworth was 6th. I'm pretty sure Max was 7th. Let's run back down. I'll take a look. What a huge accident. I mean, on all occasions. Hopefully we don't get more of that. I've never seen that at Silverstone. Never. We've never really had a big incident causing red flags at Silverstone, like Mugello, for example. So it was Ducksworth, Max from Norway, Perky, then Goji. Oh, Goji had a bit of a weak qualifying. What a shame for the Prima Pramac rider. And we didn't mention him much. I'm sorry for that. Goji, and then Sharky behind Spatcher, and then Famil. So we are all ready to go. And I believe that is the correct grid. It is. So we are ready to get going again for the sprint race. Let's hope we don't everyone end up in the barriers this time. And That was, I mean, without the contact. I mean, it was a similar crash to Alex Marquez at the start of the main Grand Prix there for Charlie. Oh no, he didn't crash at Abbey, did he? Oh, I'm thinking completely different. Okay then. The sprint about to get back underway, and this time we have control of the red flags. And I think if it happens again, we might not set a red flag. I think we should just let it go. Because we've waited long enough and we're running short of time. So let's just wait for everyone to get ready so we can get rolling here in the sprint race. If you can believe we're still on it. Let's just hope for Azzy's sake he can get as good a start again, because that was really strong from the squad. And I bet he's absolutely gutted because he started to pull away with that. And same for Apex Hunter as well. And I think Swooze was in prime position to win that one, in my opinion.
Here we go then. Hopefully a clean start. Hopefully we get no more big incidents.
Vermeil's lucky he's been able to join because of the red flags.
The red flags have saved him.
Yeah, let's just hope now we have his blessed presence. We don't have those same incidents, as we're just waiting on Spatcher now. You ready, Spatcher? I'll give him 5 more seconds. Yeah, okay. Let's roll. Come on, Spatcher. Hopefully we haven't just screwed him over and he's not set his he's gone to the toilet or something. But that's something you have to wait for. And I've just realised Apex Hunter has got the wrong number, so I think he's actually shared a number and not equipped the shared version, because he's running number 11. He's running 98.
Easy mistake
qualifying.
to make.
Yeah, it was. And here we go then. The sprint about to get underway, hopefully, for the last time tonight. We get rolling again, and it's a much better start for Ladorum. Still not the best start, as Swooze is looking to get up the inside into Abbey. Oh, Apex Hunter wide there as well, as he's trying to get around the outside. Apex Hunter straight and strong. Oh, that got close there. The Swooze has made his way up into second. Look at Azzy getting it sideways. Oh, that was close. That was... His collision's off.
No, you turned collisions off. Oh, big error.
What have I done?
You turned off collisions.
Have I? Wait, let me see.
100%. I saw Ladorum go inside Swooze.
Oh, for me, what a start.
Up to 6th place already.
Yeah,
Oh!
no. For God's sake. For God's sake.
Oh no.
Again, really sorry for that one. Yeah, collisions on.
I will quickly see what is being typed in the group chat. Not server even. Think I know.
No! Random grid!
Oh. What is happening?
No!
What is happening? Massive
Right, okay.
error. Okay, restart from fresh out. Hopefully no errors and no red flags, please.
Don't qualifying off.
I will have to go midway through the race, unfortunately, though.
Oh, man. I can't believe I've done that. I am
Oh, I wish you
not.
could see this. I wish.
I
Oh.
am not trying to give Jake any lead in the championship. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, let's just get everybody invited. Again, I'm terribly sorry for that. That has just gone completely wrong. I was too busy, too desperate to get it up again. And unfortunately, I've just started the lobby without ordering the grid.
Very silly error.
Okay, so we should have everybody in already. That was lovely and quick. We've got... Alright, let's... I'm so glad it's not that Ride 4 where you have to do a race before you order the grid. Oh, that would have been a nightmare. Okay, so that's Charlie. Who's up next? Oh, where's Ladorum? I don't have Ladorum. Alright, he is in. Okay. Second for Ladorum. Again, I'm terribly sorry for this. Third for Swooze. Fourth for Azzy. Who else was next? Apex. Ducksworth. Perky. Goji. Oh no, Max from Norway. Then Perky, then Goji. Potato, Sharky. Right, let's confirm. What have I done? Goji, Potato, Spatcher, Sharky. Alright, okay, we're all ready to go, finally, and I'm just going to double check that collisions are off.
Collisions on, collisions on.
Oh yeah, on. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
I was gonna say, do not turn collisions off.
Right. Everything, no qualifying, off. Okay. Everything is ready to go, and I promise I'm not giving Jake a championship advantage. Okay, now they need to do their part and stay on the bike. Oh, you're kidding me.
What happened?
Ducksworth disconnected.
Oh, fuck. That is very true, Charlie, if you're watching.
Yeah, okay then. Come on, Spatch, ready up, man. Okay, Charlie. Okay, we're rolling. Finally for the sprint race, and let's hope collisions are turned on. Oh, here we go then. Hopefully this is not the fifth of a certain number of starts. Let's hope this is the fifth and final start to this race, this sprint race, this cursed sprint race. Here we go. We get underway, and it's another bad start for Ladorum. He gets away terribly, but a good one for Swoosh. Oh, he's gone down. He's lost the rear. And Apex Hunter's up to third. He's lost the rear, Alex Marquez style, into Abbey. And look at Azzy. Oh, I thought he was going to go for that one. Up the inside. There's a crash in the middle of the pack for Goji and Famil. What a shame for them too. As Azzy goes for it, he sits up Charlie. What a sensational move. Azzy takes the lead of the Grand Prix as Ladorum loses the rear of the exit of Aintree. What a shame. Now can Apex Hunter get up the inside. He's actually looking for a move on Charlie here down to Brooklands. Ladorum's gone again as we were singing his praise in qualifying. For a brilliant debut. Max from Norway's up to fourth. That's good for the man in third in the championship, who should be going up to second if he gets some decent points this week even. But Azzy on some strong pace. I did say he'd make his way into his form, but we might see a battle here between the Scot and Charlie as Max from Norway makes his way up the inside of Apex Hunter into Cops. And look at that, as always. Oh, Spatcher's gone wide at Cops. Protato's up to fifth. Look at that. I don't know how on earth Spatcher got that one so wide, but
completely missed his breaking marker, but
yeah,
he's down in our place now.
And we're going to go with Azzy as Charlie tries to chase him down. What an opening lap from the Scot from fourth on the grid as Perky and Potato are starting to go at it for fourth place. Oh, Potato looks like he's made up back of the inside. They bash shoulders. Heading down to Vale as Perky going to send up the inside. Oh, he thought about it, but brilliant defense from Potato. A good start for the American, and as if he can just make it around the last two corners now, I'm happy to say he's made it the first lap. A good start without crashing. As actually, I've just realised Charlie and Azzy are jousting for position here as they come out of Abbey. Charlie's got through on Azzy. Is there going to be a response? Here we go. Azzy on the brakes up the inside. He's set up. Oh, brilliant move. He's made. Oh, Charlie! His controller again. It's disconnected. I swear he does it on purpose. He does it to flex. As Potatoes in the fourth. Charlie's gone down. The bike's on the. No, Perky's bike is on the inside. I don't know why I said Charlie. It's force of habit. As he now leads here at Silverstone from Max from Norway. Apex Hunter up to third. We said Trackhouse needs a better race. Now how about third and fourth as Charlie and Potato are already coming into collision. You know, having a bit of beef in the chat before the race. Spud and Charlie as they come up to Cops. Max from Norway is not too far off here as Potato's on the green. That might allow Charlie at the inside of Cops if he's feeling brave. Here he comes. He's not afraid of the American. He's definitely not too scared of him to make a move as Famila's looking to get up the inside. Potato letting him by to see if he can follow the Ducati man as Familia. Oh, that's going to get tight. Oh, they touch. That got really close there as the American drops from fourth to fifth in only two corners. He clips the back of Famil, and we were just saying how well he was doing, but he's still in sixth, so it would be a good result for the American if he can just hang on to it now. But already as he's starting to pull the pin, and I don't believe that for Charlie. He's like literally everything is going against him, taking the championship lead tonight.
He might need to get a new controller after this one. That is two back-to-back races that his controller is disconnected in a pivotal position.
That is literally like Nicolo Bulaga at Assen. Like two races in a row breaking down.
Clearly the controller...
Oh, he's gone again!
Oh my God.
It's gone again.
The controller is a joke.
Oh no! He does not want to lead this championship.
He does.
He's going to be smashing.
He's wrong.
He's going to be smashing his controller against the desk. I like how that didn't happen once in qualifying.
I'm surprised his controller is still even working right now. If it was me, it'd be out the window.
Yeah. Vermeil is up to 4th now, so that's as pretty as 3, 4, and 5. And here comes Charlie for a second go at Potato into Brooklands. Thought better of it. Apex Hunter's not too far. Oh, Potato's down! No! I'm afraid to say it, but it was inevitable. Swoos, I forgot he actually went down at the start there. He's recovered to 6th. And once again, oh, tell you what, Sharky's doing a decent job in 7th on the LCR Honda. The only Honda on the grid. As, Spatcher's having a rotten race in the sprint here. Apex Hunter's really starting to show Max from Norway some pace. We were just saying in qualifying, if you weren't with us, how he needs a good result to boost his confidence, and this would definitely be one of them. Here, Sharky runs wide. Goji on the back now. He's got a Pramac Ducati to deal with. Potato's gone down heavy at Cops. What a shame. Oh, the Dorum out wide. Looks like he's just lost all his pace. He can't keep up. He's struggling to keep up with Sharky here. It's almost like, Alex Marquez. He was struggling to pass Zarco in the main race, wasn't he? The LCR Honda getting off the corner as well. And this time, it looks like the Ducati's got something on the Honda. As here comes Goji up the inside into Stowe. Can Sharky get back underneath? Oh, a good job there from Goji's. Perky's gone down. Here we go then into Vale. Can Sharky do something? It might be Ladorum if, done something to Perky there. Oh, Apex Hunter's got a long lap penalty.
Oh, he didn't drop a position.
No, he didn't.
Must have overtaken Max from Norway. He must have overtaken Max from Norway off the track and didn't drop position.
Oh, no, Vermeil, I reckon. Vermeil.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It must have... Wait, what? Didn't drop position? That is like... That doesn't make any sense.
Position held. It was position held.
Yeah, but he was like 1.1 second off Max from Norway and 1 second ahead of Vermeil.
No,
Like,
he was 4 tenths behind Max from Norway.
I don't think he passed him, but we will see. At the end of the race, we'll hear words from Apex Hunter. But at the moment, it will be Vermeil on the podium after not doing any qualifying, which is absolutely sensational. Whereas we are already on the penultimate lap. Sharky got a rubbish run there down to Brooklands. The American not had the best last lap after being passed by Goji and Ladorum now. Let's see if he can get on the back of the VR46 Ducati. What a brilliant view this is. Tell you what, the Apex Hunter is being closed in by Vermeil. He'll be hoping Vermeil can get along that penalty, but I tell you what, Charlie is still motoring on and could still get a podium here if he's really lucky. The gap is 2 tenths between Apex Hunter and Max from Norway as we go on board with the Trackhouse Aprilia man, trying his absolute best to salvage a podium after this long lap penalty. Charlie pushing the track limits as they come onto the hangar straight. Vermeil is on some brilliant pace and catching them rapidly. This, sorry, but this is just incredible from Azzy. Like, he wasn't even supposed to be showing up.
And he's dominating by 4
seconds over Max from Norway. It's just incredible. And now we look at the battle for second as here comes Apex Hunter. He nearly... Oh, Max from Norway goes defensive. Apex Hunter for the outside. Surely not, no. He sort of ruined his run there to get the switch back, and it didn't quite work out. As Charlie's on the back of Vermeil, these two need to work together to escape the clutches. Charlie, if he starts battling Vermeil, Apex Hunter can still get on the podium here. Is he? Wow. Oh, he's had a big moment into Abbey, and you just saw the rear wheel come off the floor. That's definitely his second place challenge gone. He really needs something to happen to Vermeil and Charlie here, both on the edge of a long lap penalty as he ran wide again. Oh, it's not going good for the Dutchman. As now Charlie again could salvage a podium from 5th on the last lap. What a shame for Ducksworth, though. We're going to have to get him back in. Yeah, twice.
Twice this time. He's going for the double.
Yeah. No, he said my controller's disconnected and I've come back to third. Yeah, not only is he said, he's up the inside. He's done it. He's done it. Vermeil leads on top of him at Woodcock. Brilliant defence from the brilliant man. Oh, he bashes shoulders with him. And now into Cops. If he can get past Apex Hunter quickly, he's ran it out wide. Vermeil trying to respond. They're not making it easy for each other here. They're literally battling for third because of Apex Hunter's long lap penalty. Vermeil is not giving up on this. And he's gone for it. Oh, what a move. This is incredible. Vermeil is just doing incredible, and I bet Charlie's regretting telling him he can join after the qualifying. And here we go. It's the run up to Stowe, and it's literally for the podium position. Vermeer's going to try and overtake Apex onto it. It's not the best idea. It's not going to do much. He's going to push Apex onto the grass. He's pushed onto the grass. Charlie is about to set it up into Vale. Let's get a quick look at Azzy as he crosses the line. He's ran it wide there, but we're going to look at the battle for third. He wins here in the sprint race. Charlie sent it from a mile back. He's completely bottled it. It's over for Charlie. The podium is not happening. The championship lead is not happening here in the sprint race, but Azzy takes a sublime victory in the sprint race at Silverstone. What a performance. Max from Norway in second. Vermeer with a sensational podium from the back of the grid, holding off the pole man on that last lap. Incredible riding from the Aprilia rider as we now go into the main race. What a show. A decent ride from Apex Hunter. What a shame though he had to go onto the grass there at the end. That was a little bit aggressive from Famil, but I just don't know if there was contact or it was just Apex Hunter, you know, doing a bit of target fixation. Oh, what a crazy end to that race. And look at the time differences from Charlie there, how much faster he was than everybody else, and still he tried it. He said, right, I'm going to disconnect my controller twice and still come back to third. But not only that, I'm going to do it in this sprint race. And he nearly did it, to be fair. All right, then. That is the sprint. Huh?
Ladoran was actually quite close to Charlie's time.
Yeah, he had some strong pace, but it's a real shame that he just didn't seem to work for him. Let's just hope he can get a better start this time round. You should be able to hang on to this race. I think it should take about 8 minutes if we start now.
Okay, unfortunately I won't be able to commentate in the main race.
No, no, no!
Oh, no.
I've done it again. I've done it again.
At least you didn't, like, go into the game.
Yeah. I keep forgetting you need to order the grid every time. Again, I'm terribly sorry for this, but yeah, we will have to let go our co-commentator. Thank you for joining us for the sprint and qualifying.
Thank you. I hopefully a good main race. I'll try to keep my eye on it and hopefully see the battles. So I will leave you to it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh man, oh man. I've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really sorry for that one. But yeah, Azzy, what a brilliant performance in the sprint. I'm not thinking straight this evening. Well, Charlie's gone to find a cable. Okay, we're just waiting for everyone to get in now. We've got Charlie. Where's Ducky? Ducksworth. Potato. Alright, that should be all the riders. I think we're just waiting on Potato. I think so. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah. Right, so we've got Charlie, Azzy, Ladorum, Swoosh, Spatcher. Okay. And we'll put Charlie back in pole position. He's had a really rough one this evening. It was Ladorum, P2, and we'll figure out who we are missing soon. I accidentally moved Spatcher up the grid. Apologies, I'm not with it this evening. Swoo's up to third. Azzy fourth. Apex Hunter fifth. Ducksworth sixth. Max Norway seventh. Perky eighth. Goji. Spatcher, Sharky. We're just waiting on Potato. Once again, apologies for all these delays. I'm really sorry for this. They're all my fault. Just making sure all the settings are correct. Yeah, so Charlie will not be in the lead of the championship just yet, just behind Jake. And if he can just score a handful of points in this main race, he can still lead the championship coming out of this one. Okay, we're going to get rolling finally for the main race. Alright then. Charlie will start us on pole position from Ladorum, who is suffering at the moment from chronic bad starting. And we have his fellow Frenchman Swoosh starting from third. He's an aggressive starter. He crashed at the start of the sprint race at Abbey. As he starts fourth, Apex under fifth, Ducksworth sixth, Max from Norway, Perky, Goji, Spatcher, Sharky, and Famil. So, just waiting on Ladorum, Charlie, and Sharky, and we'll get rolling for the main event here at Silverstone. Can Charlie break the curse and finally take the lead of the championship off Jake after all that's been thrown his way? Delays, red flags, bad starts, crashes, everything, controller disconnections, mess ups from me. it just doesn't stop for Charlie. He has got the whole world against him at the moment, and let's see if he can push back and beat the world. Charlie versus the world going in to his home race, and my controller has just replicated that of Charlie's. And it looks like we're all ready and raring for the main race here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix in M.I.R. The second of the 2 British Grand Prix. Round 3 here at Silverstone. Charlie starts on pole position once again. Let's see if Azzy can do the double here just after throwing in a wildcard appearance at the last moment. Here we go. The main race about to get underway. Let's hope we don't see any red flags. The lights are on and soon they will be out here at the British Grand Prix. It's a good start from Charlie. Another terrible start for Ladorum, who just can't seem to start well as he's on the outside of Swoosh. Ducksworth with another good launch, from which we saw in the sprint races before it got restarted, but a brilliant launch from Charlie. Another good one from Apex Hunter up into third as he runs it wide. Swoosh is up the inside. Apex Hunter's off the track. He's back up the inside. He's got aggressive. He's moved Swoosh out of the way and he's gone down. A crash for him and Max from Norway. What a shame for Apex Hunter, who looks so strong in the sprint. And Famila's up to fourth. Ducksworth is into third. Now Charlie's looking to get away with this one and not have a controller disconnection again. Let's see if Azzy can respond and give him a battle. Now here they come through Woodcott. Azzy trailing his fellow Brit. But it seems like Charlie has had an absolutely incredible first lap. Vermeil is all over the back though of Ducksworth, looking to do a double podium this weekend. On the test bike, he comes into Maggots. Here he comes up the inside. That's going to be aggressive. He's made it work. What a move on Ducksworth. What a fantastic overtake. He's good into there. And now the Frenchman has been given it right back by Ducksworth at his home Grand Prix. Here he comes then. The Aprilia getting the exit. What a battle this is for third as they still stay side by side up to Stowe. As he can't seem to gain time on Charlie. Here comes Ducksworth on the inside. Ladorum trying to get involved in the fight, but he's ran it wide. Here comes Famil. He locks him out the way and he's gone down. The bike's on the inside. Look out. Swoosh goes through. And that's Goji getting alongside, I think. Or is it Swoosh? It is Swoosh, unfortunately. Famil, what a shame. He was having such a good time battling at the top. You hate to see that one as Swoosh has made his way through on his fellow Frenchman and now looks to attack Ducksworth and continue the fight between France and Great Britain. 3 Frenchmen on the grid this evening. Good for for France as Swoosh continues to chase Ducksworth. Yeah, it just doesn't look like Azzy has got anything for Charlie. He's just going to have to hope Charlie's controller disconnects so he can do the double. But here comes Ladorum looking for a move. They're all a bit too separated to make moves on one another. Oh, Ducksworth was a little bit deep there at Brooklands, and now Swoosh is going to try and get through. Oh, Ladorum thought about it. He's on the curbs on the inside at Woodcott. It'll be brave to go through there because he'd go right off into the green and into the gravel. He's got a brilliant exit though, and he's going to try and set something up into Copse. Yes, he is. He thought about it. He definitely thought about it. This is where Swoosh does seem to lack as the front dip there for a second, and he lets his fellow Frenchman through. They can't battle here. They can't afford to. This is where Swoosh is weak though. In Maggots and Beckett's, and he's run it wide again, nearly going into the back of the VR46 Ducati of Ladorum, who continues to chase down Ducksworth. And now heading onto the hangar straight, the VR46 Ducati trying to get winded up enough to get in the slipstream of the factory Ducati. Is there a move available at Stowe? He's getting in the slipstream of the home hero, and he just can't make it through. He did run it wide here one lap ago. Is he just got it right this time? Yes, he has. Oh, Swoosh has hit the deck. He's lost the front on the trail braking just as you start to turn in, and he's got a real good challenge of jumping back up the grid again if he can, like he did in the sprint. Once again, Charlie opening the gap on this lap. And, oh, Famil has gone down again. Goji's up to 5th. This is a good ride from the Pramac rider, as the Durham's all over the back of Ducksworth. Can he make a move on his fellow Ducati rider, trying to take home his first podium in M.I.R. in his debut, trying to take away Ducksworth's first podium at his home Grand Prix. As a bit wide there from Ducksworth. Ladorum nearly went into the back of him there. Alright then, let's go with him as he chases the number 95 down to Brooklands. Ducksworth is on the verge of a long lap penalty as they come through Luffield. Famil in 11th, really having a rough race. Swoo's battling with Spatcher and Max Renoy, but he's quickly chopping his way through the field, and it just looks like Ducksworth, Ladorum struggling to answer to Ducksworth here. Ducksworth, he was a little bit wide there, and Copsack might offer Ladorum a chance. Into Magus and Beckett's, no, but if he can get a good exit out of Chapel, he can definitely get the run down the hanger straight and up the inside into Stowe, but he's ruined that into Maggots. Let's see, he's used a bit of a track limits warning there, but Ducksworth on the edge. He's used too much curb there, he's lost time. Here comes Ladorum in the slipstream. I don't think it's going to be enough, but you can see the rear skipping and bouncing there as the RHD goes down on the factory Ducati. It doesn't look like it's going to be a way through, surely not. The gap is too big here. And into, that was close to track limits for Ducksworth as we stay with Ladorum chasing down the Brit, and it just looks like they're so even on pace right now. Ladorum's waiting for a mistake into Vale. As Vermeil and Max Norway are battling it out for 9th place. He's caught the grass there, and here comes Max Norway. Thought about going up the inside. Apex Hunter's gone down, unfortunately, out of 6th place, and he rejoins behind these two. I got close there between Perky and Swears as Perky continues to fend off Swears for 6th place. This is a good ride from Perky, and we've just Ladorum has got through on Ducksworth. Can Ducksworth answer back into the loop? Here he comes. Is there an inside opportunity? No, there's not. Ladorum sets the exit up perfectly, and that might be it done unless Ducksworth has anything for him. More track limits warnings though mean Ladorum and Ducksworth are on the verge of a long lap penalty. So if they get into the battle, they don't want to be too aggressive, but that was strong on the brakes there from Ducksworth as he closes in more on the Frenchman ahead of him. So I think Swooz has crashed again because he's dropped back to 11th. This is a rotten race weekend for Swooz. And Dorm goes up on the curbs. Here's Ducksworth down into Cops. Just can't seem to stick with the Frenchman at all. It's a shame. He was really hoping to get his first podium here in the top class, which of course is the only class now. Of course, he was not long ago on the podium at the Daytona 200, and of course get yourself signed up at T-Tech for more if you want to join the Northwest 200 grid on ride for next month. What a shame Ducksworth has got a long lap penalty. I'm sure the T-Tech guys rooting for him will be upset. As Sharky continues to have his troubles, I'm sure River won't be very pleased with that. Unfortunate for the Americans, as Ladorum's not too far off Azzy here. Yeah, unfortunately Ducksworth has got the long lap penalty. There's still every chance Ladorum can get one as well. And into Abbey. It just looks like the grid's starting to stretch out, except for the battle between Apex Hunter and Max from Norway. You hate to see Apex Hunter struggling again after a really positive qualifying. Yeah, it just looks like the whole field's starting to stretch out now, but Max from Norway not too far off Perky in 7th. Ladorum's got a long lap penalty now. So that means the championship, the third place chance is still on. But in fact, Ladorum is on the back of Azzy. He's starting to really close on the Yamaha man. And could pose a risk to his second place. Let's see if he can close in. Oh, Perky all over the back of Max from Norway. Just back there trying to get back through on the Norwegian. Let's see. Here comes Perky, his home Grand Prix on the Yamaha. Trying to come up the inside, no space. Oh, Apex Hunters around that super wide into Vale. Oh, I think Max got it a little bit out of shape there into Abbey. But he's kept it on there nicely. I'm sorry that there's not much commentary going on right now, but there's not much to talk about other than the fact that at this rate, Charlie will lead the championship by a good margin over Jake coming out of this one. And I'm sure Ducksworth just really hoping that Ladorum can get involved in the battle with Azzy and start some real good fireworks for him to possibly get back on the podium with a lap and a half to go. Ladorum will definitely give it a go. I don't know if he served his long lap penalty or not. He is all over the back of that Yamaha. He has really done well to close the gap after a really difficult sprint and struggling to get a good start. The Frenchman has done a brilliant job of hanging on, but biting the screen and getting back up the top as the other Frenchman. Swoo's really struggling down in 10th, but Famil has recovered well to 5th as he makes his way through on Goji. But now look at Ladorum. He's really trying for this one, but it won't be enough because I don't think he served his long lap penalty. Oh no, just as I say, Famil's received a long lap penalty for track limits, and here comes Ladorum. He's got one lap to do this. There's another long lap penalty for Apex Hunter. Lots of track limits excursions here at Silverstone as he runs it a bit wide at Stowe. Ladorum gets all the closer, and oh no, never mind. Familia up to 5th, and Ducksworth has really dropped off the back of these two. Or it's just, you know, some incredible pace from Ladorum as he continues to chase down the Yamaha. It doesn't look like he's got anything in his bag. But Charlie, what a performance this will be. As long as his controller doesn't disconnect on the last lap, I'm sure the controller will be going out the window if it disconnects again. But look at this. Ladorum trying to get brave. Here he comes. Is there... Oh, I doubt there's a move up the inside here. No, not just yet. As he just fending off the Frenchman for now. Oh, Ladorum's taken his long lap penalty. Yeah, he's gone for it, and he's maintaining 3rd now. So that's a shame for Ducksworth, but a 4th place would be a good result for him. Now everything is really spread out. It's just Famil who's also got his long lap penalty. I think he served it actually, because he's dropped behind Goji. Sorry for yawning. I'm terrifically tired. There's all Famil on the front wheel there. Top right Razzacali ugly style down to Brooklyn. He goes up the inside. Goji's going to try and respond. Get the nice wide line to cut underneath. Famil out of left field and towards Woodcott. It's Pramac Ducati versus Aprilia for 5th place here at the British Grand Prix. Next up, I'm not sure what it is as we head into Cops. I'll have to take a quick peek at the calendar. Oh, look how close this is. Goji's really trying for this one. And it does it. Next up is Austria, the Red Bull Ring, where it will be raining on a very... Charlie on the last lap! Oh, I don't believe it! He's gone down at Stowe. Will he be able to still get the win? I think he will, but that is unbelievable. Here comes Zassi! I don't believe it! Oh, my word! Charlie! Oh, Charlie! He's thrown it on the last lap, and now it's the run to the line. Can he still get it? What a turn of events! Here he comes to the line. It's going to be... That was Azzy. Charlie went off track there. That's an illegal overtake. Charlie did not win that. What an unbelievable turn of events. As he does the double win Silverstone. What have I just watched? Charlie pinned it at Stowe. Oh my word. We were just singing his praise and saying how he was doing so well despite the controller disconnections in the sprint, and it'd been good that he hadn't got any. It might have been a controller disconnection that put him down there, but oh no, that is the win gone for Charlie, because I'm not giving him that. He completely abused the track limits to win that one, and I'm going to give him a tiny penalty just till he drops behind. Oh no. Alright, let's give him a 0.5 of a second penalty. What? What? I didn't give it to Azzy. This is so confusing. What? Why did it give Charlie time? Right, let's try... What? I don't get it. That does not make any sense. I literally clicked remove time. Let's try that. And it gives time to Azzy. So let's try give Azzy a penalty. Oh, okay. Oh, this is giving him... Okay. What? Oh, I get it now. I get it now. I did not mean to do that. Let's do that. And then this, I'm sorry for this again. Right, perfect. So yeah, so there we go. Finally sorted it out. As he wins here at the British Grand Prix after Charlie threw it down the road on the last lap. In the final sector, what a shame. Ladorum takes home a strong third place after a difficult sprint race. Ducksworth a positive fourth. Vermeil a brilliant comeback to fifth after a crash at the start of the race. Goji sixth. Max from Norway a difficult seventh. Perky eighth. Apex onto a really unfortunate weekend, but some points on the board for the Dutchman. Swoo's another terrible weekend for him. Aspatra 11th and Sharky finding more difficulties, but that is it. I'm sorry for all those hold-ups and mishaps and everything, including the penalties. But yeah, as he wins, he does the double when he wasn't even meant to be showing up. He'll be doing Jake proud on the Yamaha. Thank you for watching. That's all from us. You'll be joining us next time. This time next week in Austria. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.